Hey friends, Pastor Coates. I'm excited to talk to you today as we're launching a brand new series in our Money Talk teachings. We're calling this series Kingdom Wealth Management. I hope that gets your attention. We're going to be talking about what is kingdom wealth. We're going to be talking about who really owns kingdom wealth. We're going to be talking about how to have gain or increase of kingdom wealth, how to manage kingdom wealth. I think it's really going to be an exciting time together. Well, today, in session number 1, we're answering this question, what is kingdom wealth? So let's start at the beginning. The first word is kingdom. We know that a kingdom is a country, a state, or a territory that's ruled by the king. Now, we know that Jesus is our king. He's the king of all kings. So his kingdom or his dominion, it's the area of his rule and reign on the earth. So that's a common theme for us here at Family First. We talk about the kingdom all the time, the rule and reign of Christ on the earth. So then kingdom wealth. Wealth is an abundance of valuable possessions or money. So let's put that together. Kingdom wealth refers to the abundance and prosperity that flows from living a life full of the principles of the kingdom of God. Now that's not much of a stretch for us because that's similar to our concept of kingdom prosperity, having much more than enough to fulfill my assignment on the earth with plenty left over to help others fulfill their assignment. Nothing selfish about that, nothing to be prideful or arrogant, nothing extravagant about that, enough to do what God has asked me to do and enough to help others do what God has called them to do. So kingdom wealth, it's not accumulating stuff or money so that we can sit back and gloat at what we've got. Kingdom wealth is not having an attitude that tends to be prideful or arrogant about what we've accumulated. It's not even the idea that we've accumulated a lot of stuff without God's blessing or without the implementation of His kingdom principles in our lives. So kingdom wealth is the abundance and prosperity that flows from living a life that is aligned with the principles of the kingdom of God. The first thing that we should take away from that truth then is that kingdom wealth is not about us. It's all about the kingdom. It's not even really about the wealth, but it is about the kingdom. It's all about what God is doing through us. But then secondly, and this is very important, we did not accumulate this wealth on our own or by our own means. There are no, I've said this many times, there are no self-made people in the kingdom. Have you ever heard someone say, referring to someone that was very successful in business or whatever, and they said, well, there's a self-made millionaire. Or in this day and age, there's a self-made billionaire. What they mean by that is that person didn't inherit it. Their wealth wasn't given to them, but they earned it by themselves. Well, let me tell you what. There are no self-made kingdom heirs in the kingdom. I love that. I don't know if you get that, but I just made up a new word. I don't want to be a millionaire or a billionaire as much as I want to be a kingdom heir. And I spell that kingdom H-E-I-R. I want to be a joint heir with Jesus Christ. I want to have all of the inheritance that's mine in the kingdom and use everything that God gives me for His kingdom. We are all God-made. We have what we have not because we deserve it or earn it, but because God has gifted it with us. So here it is. All that I have, all that I am, all that I ever hope to have is from God. And now that's very important because that gives us strength to work with, to come from the position that kingdom wealth is not about us, it's about God, and it's about His kingdom. Now, in the future, we're going to be talking a lot about wealth. And if you don't listen, if you don't carefully track with me in what I'm saying, you might be confused. If you leave out the kingdom, you're going to be confused. If you leave out God, you're going to be confused. But if you can grasp the concepts of kingdom wealth in the kingdom of God, I believe that you will be well on your way of becoming a kingdom heir. I love that term. So this is session 1. What is kingdom wealth? Kingdom wealth refers to the abundance and prosperity that flows from living a life that is aligned with the principles of the kingdom of God.